Welcome to the Daily Quiz Podcast. Today's category is art and literature. Let's get to it. Question 1. Which famous book begins with the line on January 6, 1482, "The people of Paris were awakened by the tumultuous clanging of all the bells in the city"? Is it A. The Hunchback of Notre Dame, B. Les Miserables, C. A Tale of Two Cities, or D. The Count of Monte Cristo? The answer is A. The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Victor Hugo's The Hunchback of Notre Dame opens with the vibrant sounds of Paris, setting the stage for a tale that would immortalize the iconic cathedral. Published in 1831, this novel not only spotlighted Quasimodo and Esmeralda but also sparked a preservation movement that saved Notre Dame from potential demolition.
Question 2. Which author wrote Endgame? Is it A. Samuel Beckett, B. Oscar Wilde, C. Nikolai Gogol, or D. Jonathan Swift? The answer is A. Samuel Beckett.
Samuel Beckett, the author of Endgame, was a master of minimalism and absurdist theater. He once famously said, "Every word is like an unnecessary stain on silence and nothingness." Despite this, his works are celebrated for their profound exploration of human existence, often blending dark humor with existential themes.
Question 3. In which book series does Bella Swan appear? Is it A. Voyages Extraordinaires, B. Percy Jackson and the Olympians, C. Harry Potter, or D. Twilight? The answer is D. Twilight.
Bella Swan is the protagonist of the Twilight series, a global phenomenon that sparked a vampire craze in the 2000s. The series, written by Stephenie Meyer, sold over 100 million copies worldwide and was adapted into 5 blockbuster films. Bella's love story with Edward Cullen captivated audiences and redefined modern vampire lore.
Question 4. A group of English painters formed in 1848. These artists attempted to recapture an old style of painting. They rejected industrialized England and focused on painting from nature, producing detailed, colorful works. What were they called? Is it A. Neo-Jacobean, B. Pre-Raphaelite, C. Pre-Jacobean, or D. Neo-Raphaelite? The answer is B. Pre-Raphaelite.
The Pre-Raphaelite Brotherhood, formed in 1848, sought to revive the vibrant detail and vivid colors of early Renaissance art before Raphael. Their works often featured medieval themes and romanticized nature, rebelling against the Industrial Age's drabness. This movement influenced literature and design, leaving a lasting impact on Victorian culture.
Question 5. Which author wrote Buddenbrooks, 1909 Deutsche Buchgemeinschaft edition? Is it A. F. Scott Fitzgerald, B. Isabel Allende, C. Philip K. Dick, or D. Thomas Mann? The answer is D. Thomas Mann.
Thomas Mann's Buddenbrooks, published in 1901, chronicles the decline of a wealthy German merchant family over 4 generations. This debut novel earned Mann the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1929, making him one of the few authors to receive such an honor for their first major work.
Question 6. Which artist painted the Tower of Babel? Is it A. Caravaggio, B. Peter Bruegel the Elder, C. Jackson Pollock, or D. Gustave Courbet? The answer is B. Peter Bruegel the Elder.
Peter Bruegel the Elder's The Tower of Babel captures the chaos and ambition of humanity with intricate detail. Painted in 1563, it reflects Bruegel's fascination with human folly and divine retribution. The tower itself is inspired by the Colosseum, symbolizing both architectural grandeur and inevitable downfall, a timeless commentary on hubris.
Question 7. Which author wrote Dance of the Happy Shades and Other Stories? Is it A. Alice Munro, B. Alphonse Daudet, C. Ivan Turgenev, or D. E. T. A. Hoffman? The answer is A. Alice Munro.
Alice Munro, the Canadian author behind Dance of the Happy Shades, is often hailed as the master of the contemporary short story. Her debut collection, published in 1968, won Canada's prestigious Governor-General's Award. Munro's keen insight into human nature and her ability to capture life's complexities have earned her a Nobel Prize in Literature.
Question 8. Which artist painted Composition 8? Is it A. James Abbott McNeill Whistler, B. Pierre-Auguste Renoir, C. Vasily Kandinsky, or D. René Magritte? The answer is C. Vasily Kandinsky.
Vasily Kandinsky, the pioneer of abstract art, painted Composition 8 in 1923. This masterpiece is a symphony of geometric shapes and vibrant colors, reflecting his belief that art should evoke emotions like music. Kandinsky's work was deeply influenced by his synesthetic ability to hear colors and see sounds.
Question 9. Which character in Romeo and Juliet totally forgets about his crush on Rosalind and falls in love with Juliet? Is it A. Paris, B. Tybalt, C. Mercutio, or D. Romeo? The answer is D. Romeo.
In Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, Romeo Montague is initially infatuated with Rosalind, a character who never appears on stage. However, his fleeting obsession vanishes the moment he lays eyes on Juliet at the Capulet party. This rapid shift in affection highlights the impulsive and passionate nature of young love.
As we close the book on today's art and literature quiz, remember, life imitates art, but trivia keeps us guessing. Until next chapter. I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Goodbye for now, until we meet again tomorrow. This episode is produced by Classic Studios. See the show notes page for sources and credits. Check out our other podcasts in our network at classicstudios.com.